3, 2, 1, 0.
What's up, Weight Train family? Pulling up to the gym, and we are going to kick off legs with some hamstring curls. Alright guys, first exercise of the day is hamstring curls. We're going 3 sets of 10 reps with 90 seconds rest in between, and we're going to hold it for 2 seconds at the top. This is going to put a lot of tension on the hamstrings at the top, force some blood into the muscle, which is going to promote growth of our hamstrings. In addition to growth, hamstring curls are going to help pump up our hamstrings for our next movement on squats, and it's going to give us something to kind of sit down on as a padding when we're hitting the bottom of our squat movement. It's a great way to protect your knees, to go ahead and get your hamstrings fired up before doing squats. So this was actually my 3rd set, so now I am done with hamstring curls as soon as this set finishes, and I'm heading straight to the squat rack. On squats, to save time for this video, I didn't videotape all of my warm-up sets, but I always start with 1 plate and go up by no more than 1 plate for each warm-up set. Today, my last warm-up set was 4 plates and 2 tens on each side before getting to this set here, which is my first set of 8 reps. We're doing 3 sets of 8 reps total with 2 minutes rest in between, and this is 470 pounds. There are many different ways to build muscle, to build power, to build strength. We're going to take a multiple facet approach to today's workout. We're going to have squats in a lower rep range, something like 8. That's going to build muscle through building strength. We're going to get stronger, and by pushing more weight, our legs are going to grow. Later on in the workout, we're going to do some higher rep stuff, and that's going to force a ton of blood into our legs, which is then going to help expand the amount of room that our legs take up, and that's a different way that we can create growth. So we have multiple ways that we can set up our training programs to achieve the goals that we want. Alright guys, now it's on to the hip thrust. As you can see by my shirt, we've already put in some work, only 6 sets in, but hey, when you go hard, 6 sets can be quite a lot. So for the hip thrust, we're going to do 6 sets of 6 reps, so you can get some pretty heavy weight, but we're going to hold it for 2 seconds at the top. We're going to squeeze and drive through our glutes. Now guys, you might be saying, why would I be doing a hip thrust? That's a girl movement. Trust me, your glutes play into your squatting ability and anything else on your leg day. If you want to get a stronger squat, build your glutes. Your glutes are also going to protect your knees. If you have weak glutes, this happened to me, I never trained my glutes and I kept getting consistent knee problems. I ended up going to physical therapy and they had me train my glutes. Since then, no knee issues. So if you want to protect your knees, if you want to build your squat, throw in some hip thrusts. Alright guys, so we're done with hip thrusts, and now it is on the way to the next exercise. We have Bulgarian Split Squats. So you're going to want to find a bench somewhere like this where you can put your rear leg up on the bench and your front leg positioned out in front of you. I like to put it pretty far out so I can stay on my heels throughout the whole movement. Now I didn't put up a rest time on these because it's kind of up to you. I go about 1 to 2 minutes in between each set. These are hard. I go as heavy as I can on these without losing my form, but try to push yourself. You can go a lot heavier on this than you would think you can, and these are a wonderful way to, again, build up your glutes, build up your quads, protect your knees, just make you a healthier and stronger lifter. These really allow you to sink in deep and get the most out of the exercise. These are very grip intensive, so if you need some figure 8 straps, we carry them at Weight Train. I cannot do this exercise with the same weight without the straps. You're definitely going to want to find a way to make sure you can hang on to the dumbbell throughout all your sets. And we are going to do 3 sets of 8 on each leg. Oh yes, the worst part about leg day, the stairs. Alright, so we're done with our Bulgarian split squats and we are going to waddle over to our last exercise, which is leg extensions. Alright, and this is going to be the final movement of today's leg workout. This is the leg extension. We're going for 4 sets of 15 reps with only 45 seconds rest. So we're going to move through these pretty quickly. You're going to want to gauge the weight so that you don't kill yourself on the first set, because it's going to be hard to use the same weight for all 4 sets. You're going to get a lot of blood pumped into your muscles. That blood is going to create short-term growth and size, giving you that real big pump, and that over time is going to contribute to long-term permanent muscle growth. As you can see, I'm checking my watch. I'm really sticking to these 45-second rest intervals. And I want you guys to take a look at the form. The reps, they aren't really fast, but they aren't really slow either. They go up, I flex for just a second at the top, and then I fight it back on the way down and try and get the most that I can out of the negative on each rep. It's moving kind of quick, but I'm keeping all the tension on my quads. Alright, so that's 2 sets down. That means there's 2 to go. The first 2 sets, they really shouldn't be that hard. They shouldn't be easy, but really this third set is where I really start to feel it, and I have to push really hard to get all the reps on the 4th set. So here's the 3rd set. You can see I'm exploding out of the bottom. I'm going to hold it for just a second at the top, and I'm going to make it go down slower than when I go up. It's going to keep the pressure, keep the tension on my quads, and help fill them with blood. Alright guys, you'll see too that I'm wearing these knee sleeves. I wear them in between sets. I don't ever take them off during my leg day. They are a great addition to have. You don't have to get our brand, but if you want to, you can go to W8TRAIN.com to get your knee sleeves today. They help protect your knees, they keep them warm, and they also add a bit of compression to help keep everything in place throughout your sets. I highly recommend them for anyone that wants to train legs seriously. Alright guys, so just finished a killer leg workout. Really happy with really all of my sets today. I hit all of my numbers, which means next week I can go up 5 pounds on just about every exercise. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got any questions, please reach out. Take care.